Okay guys, market is crazy right now. Some of us say it's starting to look like 2013. BTC is on a bit of a rampage. A lot of guys have lost a whole lot of money in altcoins. That's simply because we're not hedging. So I thought I'd do a quick video, give some of you guys like a heads up on how you can do a very basic hedge. You can use this strategy, chop it, change it, adjust it to however it fits for you and make it work. Basically the first thing is you always need to have a hardware wallet, like a cold storage, Trezor. That's what I recommend. Just get that, set it up, add to it year after year, little bit by little bit. Doesn't matter if it's one coin, 0.01 of a coin, 0.0001 of a coin, just do it consistently. Every time you bag out on altcoins, just stack it up, stack it up. So if your alts do go to shit, it doesn't matter. Bitcoin goes to the moon, you're left in the dust, you're going to be fine. You know, we can party on Jupiter, all good. Now, what we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to protect those altcoins values. We can use this anytime Bitcoin goes on or it's starting to look a bit threatening. It may look like it's going to, you know, break some resistance and keep going. Any guys that use this when we broke out of the 4,900 zone or the 5,000 zone, yeah, I think you would have done it right. So let's have a look at it here. We're going to use a portfolio example of 70% altcoins, 30% BTC, and for the example we'll say it's about $100,000 worth USD. So to round number, easy to work with, something very simple. In this situation, if your altcoins shed 40% like we've seen them do over the past couple of days, you've lost about $30,000. It's not nice, pretty nasty, and we can prevent that. So you know what's actually happened here, if you've only got 30k in BTC of the portfolio, BTC has only really rallied about 15%, not a whole of a lot. That's only like 4.5–5 grand of your portfolio that you offset. So you've still lost $25,000. You know, we can prevent that. So let's say what we can do here is we can sell a percentage of our altcoins, or we can use some BTC we've got lying around. Doesn't really matter, just needs to be around 15–20%. You know, find your own figures, what works for you. Take that value, let's say 15% of our altcoins, which is about $10,000, and we can send that to BitMEX. We can enter at 5 times long. 5 times long is good. We can take about a 20% drawdown of BTC value with that. We don't need to go crazy past 5 times. It's not a moonshot, it's a fucking hedge. If you want to gamble, if you want to go past 5 times, and it's starting to get a bit risky, you're putting that position in much more risk of a liquidation, and you're sort of defeating the whole purpose of a hedge. A hedge is so you can weather those moves and like let it play out. Now BTC continues to rise, then that position is going to play out into the green. Your altcoins are going to continue to go down the drain. So we can use something else that we call averaging down. So let's say you've still got about $60,000 in the altcoins. Start selling those positions in the hope that you're going to buy them then cheaper. So let's take Monero for example. You know, guys that are selling, you got 1,000 Monero, selling a little bit of that Monero, and then setting a bid maybe 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30% below where you've just sold it, in the hopes to be able to get more Monero when that position does strike. Now you've seen the altcoin market, some guys are waking up to 40% losses here, not nice. If you are going to be averaging down, be patient. You know, you don't need to sell it and then go, oh wow, you know, I've got 5%, I can get back in now. Have a look, what is the market doing? How strong is Bitcoin? You know, you can be patient here, and you might end up bagging an extra 20% on where you're originally going to jump into. So don't freak out, just be patient. Remember, you've got that hedge in, that's fine, let it run, let it do its thing. What you can also do, you can short altcoins if, yeah, fuck that. Now, it's a very basic altcoin hedge strategy. It's not too complex, it's very simple. Everybody's different, you can chop it, change it. The one thing I recommend is that you don't go past 5 times leverage, and you can't use this when Bitcoin's already gone on an absolute tear. Bitcoin's up $1,000 for the day, for example, and your altcoins are already down 40%. It makes no sense to sell those altcoins and then 5 times long Bitcoin. If you're not thinking clearly, if you're not kicking back and having a look at the scenario, okay, where am I? What's happening in the market right now? There's a good chance that you're going to sell the bottom and you're going to buy the top. So, you know, it's not a hedge, it's basically a fist, and it's going to fucking hurt. So just be patient, think about what you're doing, and come into the scene with a level mind. that's basically all I've got from now. You know, I hope you guys get a lot out of this. I hope you can, you know, chop and change your strategy however you see fit. But yeah, that's all from me.